ranking NBA teams by how likely I would be to name one of my future children after their leading scorer. I'll only be using the player's last name, and my last name is Brown, so that'll be a factor in here too. Number 30, the Bucks, a no-brainer, Antetokounmpo. I'm an NBA fan, and I can't pronounce or spell that, so why would I put that burden on my child? 29, another easy choice, the Cavaliers, Sexton Brown. This one speaks for itself. 28, the Timberwolves, Towns Brown sounds so stupid. 27, the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, obviously, Alexander by itself would be near the top, but the whole thing is just a mouthful. 26, the Rockets, Wood Brown. That's terrible. 25, the Pelicans, Williamson. My name is Parker. He's not Williamson, he's Parker's son. Here's where we start eliminating some of the foreign names because they just sound awkward with the last name Brown. 24, Magic, Vucevic. 23, Raptors, Siakam. 22, Mavs, Doncic. 21, Nuggets, Jokic. 20 is the Hawks, Young Brown. I mean, I guess that would be kind of cool if he were like a rapper. That could be his rap name, but that would be awful for his full legal name. 19, the Kings, Fox Brown. People would see my child's name and think that he's like my pet brown fox. 18, the Spurs, DeRozan. This one's just too obviously a last name. 17, the Hornets, Rozier. Another one that's just too obviously a last name. 16, the Nets, Durant. Now, because this guy's an NBA legend, people would just assume I'm like a huge KD fan and I named my kid after him, but I don't really like KD, so I wouldn't do that. 15, the 76ers, Embiid Brown does kind of have a nice ring to it, but it's just a little too awkward for a first name. 14, the Grizzlies, Morant. Not terrible, but definitely not ideal. 13, Levine, same thing, not as bad as a lot of the ones we've seen, but still not good. Number 12 is the Trailblazers, Lillard. Maybe this could be kind of cute if you shortened it to Lily for a girl, but still not very good. 11 is Beal, pretty bad, just kept it around for this long because it's got some alliteration with my last name, Beal Brown. 10 is the Heat, Butler. Now, I actually wouldn't be surprised if there's someone out there with this name, but it's just a little bit too weird to me to name your kid Butler. Number 9, the Pacers, Brogdon. Now, Brogdon by itself for a first name is not very good, but I love alliteration, and Brogdon Brown sounds pretty cool, so that's why it made it this far. 8 is the Clippers, Leonard. We finally have a real, common, normal name, but the issue is, this is a name for someone born before 1950, who under the age of 70 is named Leonard. 7 is the Knicks, Randall. A similar situation, a common name, but not for a young person. Everyone that I've ever met with this name is over the age of 40. Number 6, the Suns, Booker. A little weird for a first name, but as I've said before, I love alliteration, and Booker Brown has a nice ring to it. Number 5 is the Warriors, Curry. Now, growing up, I love Steph Curry, so the name definitely has meaning to me, which is why it made it top 5, and Curry Brown doesn't sound too bad. Number 4, the Pistons, Grant. Now, I personally don't love this name, but it's a normal, common name, so it was an easy choice to be this high. Number 3, the Lakers, James. Another one that was an easy choice to be this high on the list. It's a common name, it's biblical, pretty solid. Number 2, the Jazz, Mitchell. I actually have a cousin named Mitchell Brown, so obviously this is going to be high on the list. And number 1, the Celtics. If I had to name my child after an NBA team's leading scorer, I'd go with Tatum Brown. It could work for a boy, but I think it would be really cute for a little girl. I like this one a lot.